Just south of here, the city of Liverpool attracts Beatles fans from all over the world. But down the M62 in Manchester, fans flock to see the places that inspired the songs of influential 80s band The Smiths. Their lead singer Morrissey, once a shy young man writing lyrics in his bedroom, has now achieved iconic status. He's feted around the globe with the kind of passion usually reserved for boy bands. We've been meeting some of his fans. The kind of fervour displayed by fans at Morrissey gigs is approaching religious proportions. The self-proclaimed Moz Army travelled the world to watch and worship their idol.
Some of the greatest nights of my life have been going to Morrissey concerts.
If I could, I'd go to every gig.
I don't really go out. I just save to see Morrissey, and as long as Morrissey's going, I'll be going.
Although he now enjoys a successful solo career, Morrissey first burst onto the nation's conscience in the early 80s as lead singer of The Smiths. They were arguably that decade's most influential band. Photographer Kevin Cummins has been there since the beginning.
Music was going in a very different direction, and the Smiths brought it back to a very basic level, and it was a level people could understand. Plus Morrissey's lyrics were very, very smart. And they were very northern as well. Everything was about northern culture, northern arts, northern film, northern music. That's why it touched people. People understood it.
And 25 years after their acrimonious split, fans from all over the world still flock to Manchester to see where it all began. The tour, of course, includes being photographed outside Salford Lads Club, just as the Smiths were in the 1980s.
We've had people from Venezuela, from Paraguay, from Japan, from Brazil, Chile, all around the globe. We get people here every day, probably 30, 40 people a week. It's great for the club, and it's great for the area. Well, they're a very, very obsessive lot. They love the whole concept of Manchester, I think, and I think it's all the lyrics, it's all the imagery and the music, and they just appreciate everything about it.
It's more than music. It's something that goes really, really deep in my heart. The music and this voice, it's so different.
I would rather not go back to the old house.
I came to live in Stratford on a road called King's Road. I lived there for a very long time. The only way that I could find any mental relaxation is to simply go out and walk. And to walk around these streets. For me, it was perfect fuel, because then I would go home and I would write furiously.
The tour takes fans right to Morrissey's old front door.
This is where it all started. This whole tour has been really amazing. And the dog. It's awesome. My heart is just pumping. It's amazing because you listen to it, but you never get to really see it or feel it, and I'm right here, right now.
Well, it's very emotional, you know. I'm very happy for being here. For many years I wanted to come here. Now it's a dream came true.
I think it's just like a comfort or something, like when you're feeling down, you relate to how a lot of like young people are feeling. I don't think, and that's why I think people still like our age still are really into the Smiths, even though it's many years ago, you know.
But the ultimate experience for any Morrissey fan is to see him live. And this summer, they came from all over the world to watch him perform in his hometown.
I got here at 5:30 this morning, and I was the 6th person here.
All you need is me.
Obviously, people want to be the first in, and people want to be the closest they can to Morrissey, and it can cause a lot of friction, but we all work together, and we stay in contact, and we help each other out to do shows.
Dickie Felton is writing a book about his global travels with fellow fans and wants to know the lengths they go to attend gigs.
And have you ever had any kind of clashes in terms of, you know, you've got to be in work and there's been a Morrissey show at the same time?
I left work in 2011. I worked in HMV in Manchester, and I left there to do the US shows.
You just left a job?
Yeah.
You just had to go?
Yeah.
People here have seen him 4 or 5 different countries over the last couple of months. They kind of leave jobs and leave lives behind, as it were, to go and follow this 53-year-old pop star. So it's quite unique, really.
It costs a lot of money, booking a flight, a hotel, a train, or you're driving with a car, but it's really nice to drive with my car to Germany or Italy for watching Morrissey. 2 weeks ago, I meet him in Antwerp, and if you want, I have a picture.
I do believe it's me.
But there's just this absolute magic of going on tour with Morrissey, going to different places, meeting different people, and at the end of the night, this fabulous man coming on and singing these amazing songs.
A double bed and a stalwart lover for sure.
But for many, simply watching Morrissey perform isn't enough. They want to be up there with him.
Because he means so much to you. You want to be his friend. You want him to have an association with you on a one-to-one level. And I think just getting on stage gave me that chance. I didn't sleep for about 4 years after that because, you know, he was on stage and so was I, you know, so.
I know.
A lot of the people who are jumping on stage are 50-year-old blokes who still want to hug him, and it's odd. It's not a sexual thing. It transcends that almost.
I got on the stage at Great Yarmouth, and kind of afterwards I thought, Dickie, what on earth are you doing? You know, you're nearly 40, trying to get on stage with a pop star. But come on, what are you doing?
We're all looking for that same thing, just a shake of the hands, just an item of clothing, just for him to look you in the eye. I think we're all looking for that, because you want him to know you'd exist. This is Morrissey's shirt that he was wearing at the Liverpool Empire gig in 2009. He was singing a song called Let Me Kiss You, and there's a line that says, and my heart is open to you, and at that point he took the shirt off and then he just threw it and it was coming my way, so I decided to jump 50 foot in the air and I caught it, and I was surprised that I caught the whole thing, because usually you come away with a button. On that night he was singing the songs that I love and adore and cherish, worship. Songs that have saved my life and saved other lives. He was singing those songs in that shirt, and to come home with it is just a remarkable feeling, an amazing feeling.
And Dickie got a souvenir of his own on one of the occasions he met Morrissey prior to a concert in America.
So Morrissey to Dickie from Liverpool, and he did stop and turn round, and I said, would you mind just signing my arm? And he said, that's fine, and held my arm out, and next thing Morrissey's held my arm and he's signing his name, and that was basically it, you know. And I just marched off into the nearest tattoo parlour, which was 3 or 4 blocks away. The wife wasn't very happy, but you know.
Have you got a tattoo with her name?
I haven't, no. Maybe one day.
If you're copying a quiff, that's one thing, but to get Morrissey to sign your arm and then go and get that tattooed, that's something different. That's real devotion, and that's with you forever. And I think that's what the fans are saying. That's a part of Morrissey that they've got with them forever.
If I'm feeling low or I'm feeling down about something, I can just look and remember the times that we've shared in a way at venues and at shows.
Scratch my name on your arm with a fountain pen. This means you really love me. Scratch my name on your...
That's our song, and that's the day we got married.
This means you really love me.
So the quiffs may be thinning and the rumours of Morrissey's retirement abound, but for the Moz Army, it's not something they'll grow out of. It's a way of life.
In this day and age, you're kind of not allowed to have heroes anymore. You're not allowed to look up to anybody. I think we're all meant to be mature adults, and never to let yourself go or go a bit crazy or go a bit wild or dance the night away at a concert. And I think going to see Morrissey, it gives the chance to go a bit crazy.
The pop world's a flat and lazy place. Lyrics are lazy, image is lazy, and I think with Morrissey in it, it's much more exciting.
Top man Morrissey wrote This Charming Man About Me, which is a little known fact. Well, that's it from me here on the beach at Crosby. Remember, if you've missed any of tonight's Inside Out Northwest, you can catch it again on the BBC iPlayer. band The Smiths. Their lead singer Morrissey, once a shy young man writing lyrics in his bedroom, has now achieved iconic status. He's feted around the globe with the kind of passion usually reserved for boy bands. We've been meeting some of his fans. The self-proclaimed Moz Army travelled the world to watch and worship their idol.
Some of the greatest nights of my life have been going to Morrissey concerts.
If I could, I'd go to every gig.
I don't really go out.
The kind of fervour displayed by fans at Morrissey gigs is approaching religious proportions. Just south of here, the city of Liverpool attracts Beatles fans from all over the world. But down the M62 in Manchester, fans flock to see the places that inspired the songs of influential 80s.
I just saved to see Morrissey, and as long as Morrissey's going, I'll be going.
Although he now enjoys a successful solo career, Morrissey first burst onto the nation's conscience